Oh, it's me, Happy Hillbilly. Well, this is the second day of my full-time van life. I'm in Louisiana, outside of Alexandria, probably 30 miles, 30 to 35 miles, at my brother's, what we call the camp. And while I'm making myself some lunch, which is just going to be fast and easy, my version of chicken fajitas, because, I'm lazy a little bit, and I don't want to. Today I don't feel like cooking a whole great big fancy meal. So this is what we're going to get today. And I'm going to tell you what happened yesterday. Yesterday was my official first day, and well, yeah, it was a heck of a day. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to make myself some chicken fajitas for lunch, the easy version, and tell y'all what happened yesterday. Okay, so, well, I got my little stove today. I've got the big stove in the van, but I brought this little one too. This is a beautiful day, and I wanted to cook out. So I've got my butane in there. Let's get going. There's so much sun, I can't tell how high the flame is. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to use this little bitty skillet because it's just me. I only need enough for me. And of course, Dinky, she's going to join me. Anyway, on my way to down here today, and I use these. Chicken fajita strips, you get them at Walmart, the frozen section. As long as you keep them cold, they're good. I didn't open this bag, so let's see if I can look like an ass there. Try to open them. No. Oh, booby. Uh, Sorry guys. Okay, are we there? I had to go get the scissors. Sorry about that. So, it's got a thing that says start here, so I don't even know what that means. But, okay, I got my skillet warming up. I like to put butter in it. Well, in this case, it's parquet because I can keep this really well in my refrigerator. That gives it just a little flavor because I don't really add a whole lot of seasoning. And that's already sizzled down because the skillet got a little warm. So these big pieces, kind of like to tear them down a little bit because I'm going to roll them in fajita wrappers or whatever you want to call them. So I like to break them down so they'll roll up easier. These big long pieces, they don't really roll down. And no, I'm not going to take the time to cut this on the cutting board and all that because it's just me eating it. And call it sanitary if you will. I washed my hands before I started this. But yesterday on the way down here, well, the deal is, oh gosh, the first leg of my trip, I got to the next biggest town south of me, which is Batesville, Arkansas, where I'm from. And, well, I saw a wreck happen right in front of me, right up on top of what we call Ramsey Mountain. And it happened, and it was pretty rugged. One guy decided to do a right on red turn, and the other guy wasn't turning where the one assumed he would, so, well, if you can imagine what happened, it wasn't good. And by the way, that's my garbage can behind this box, so I don't have to go chase it down all the time while I'm cooking, so I can throw my stuff away. And what am I going to do with my trash when I leave here? Well, there are dumpsters down the road headed to the main highway. So I'm going to let them go for a little bit. But anyway, so what happened was that, and then I got all the way within 22 miles of this road. I got a speeding ticket. I've never had one in my whole wide life. Well, I got it now. My very first one ever in my life. I'm 57, and I just got my first speeding ticket, and it was a whopping doozy. Because the area I was, the speeds changed so fast. It went from 55 to 65, 55, 65, 55, 65, and there were no warning signs ahead. And that was within like a couple of miles space. And, well, I missed one of the 55. And I hit cruise and got back up to the 65. And next thing I knew, whoop, there's some blue lights behind me. It was a very nice gentleman. I can't remember which particular town or parish or whatever it was, but it was definitely in Louisiana because it was only 22 miles from the road that comes into here. But he's a very nice gentleman, and we had a nice little conversation because, you know, he's very polite and nice, so there's no need to be afraid of the police all the time, especially if you're not doing anything wrong, or at least I didn't think I was. But, anyway, so I don't drive at night because I don't see well. Well, I've never, also, this is only the second time. It was dark by the time I got to this road. I just wanted to find this particular road so I could find my way in here. And, you know, because I figured at dark, if I could go slow enough on this road and I could find it eventually. But, it got dark just a little bit beforehand, and I was confused as to the road when I came in to start with. But then, yeah, well, I got almost all the way down here within a quarter of a mile, maybe a half a mile or so. My headlights started flashing on and off in the dark. I don't know where I am in the dark. Well, my brother's a lot older than me. Not a lot. I mean, not a huge amount. But he's the oldest of my siblings. And he was in the Air Force for a long time. He served his country very proudly. He probably would today if he could. Has his own business, or he did. I don't know. It still is. I don't know. Anyway, building a house out here in the country. And, you know, gonna live life. Gonna settle down and live life. He's had some bouts with some issues, but he's dealing. He's dealing like all of us deal every day. But anyway, the headlights, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna be out here in this gorgeous place by myself all week long. And I think I'm just gonna freaking hang out because this morning I woke up and apparently I've developed like some kind of head cold. I hope that cop didn't have a cold or COVID or some shit. I didn't think about that. Anyway, well, if he did, I'll fucking sue the police department. I don't give a crap what people think. But anyway, so here I am, day 2 of my full-time van life. And there's a neighbor down the road there, and there's a neighbor way off over yonder. But look at all this that I've got to myself out here, man. I mean, seriously. Let me show you. Okay. Okay. Big yard, big yard. He's building his little housey. It's cute as all get out. It's just for him and his wife. No kids. They're all grown. Got their own lives. Kind of like me. There's Hermana. I gotta repark her today. I got here after dark, so, you know, I was tired and aggravated. Anyway, she's crooked. See that? She's sitting sideways. I got another shed back here. I don't ever know what's in none of that crap. I don't ask. It ain't none of my business. And back there's a bayou. Jamie planted her pretty flowers. Aren't those beautiful? Back there is water. Old chimney. Used to be a house there. I think lightning struck it, is what they said. Crazy. It's beautiful out here. Listen. I don't hear a thing except those buggies making noises. Now there are some close neighbors, but they're here on summertime only. So I'm not much worried about it. Apparently one of them flew south a little further. Yeah. Anyway. I'm not going to tell you exactly the address of this place. Ain't your business. I just wanted to show you it's beautiful and peaceful. I might have to go visit this neighbor. Let him know I'm here. That man makes the best cornbread I've ever ate in my life. That's horrible, isn't it? That I'm going to go ask him to make me some cornbread. Oh, no, it's not horrible. It's good. So good. Got my little panel out. I didn't bring that big old whopping sucker this time. I figure where I'm going, there's going to be plenty of sun for that. That's to charge up my power box. But here we are. And anyway, so that was some curiosities that I had happen yesterday. And I ain't real sure, honestly, what happened. But yesterday, hope y'all are ready. Yesterday was just one of those, it was just a really weird day. You know? Oh, by the way, if you shake it and then pop the bottom, it's not just no wives' tale or grandma saying. It's something that actually works. Well, it's a good thing I went and got them scissors. I ain't opened that cheese either. These are easy. They got a little count, and they stay good forever. For a long time. So, getting me one of these here out. And I'm going to put me on some cheese. I kind of like my cheese to melt in a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot of cheese. But I don't care. Why should I? I really don't. This is how I like it, you know. I'm not making this for nobody but me. And I like it just like that. Then I'm going to take this meat. And I'm going to probably do half of it. Okay. Spread that out a little bit. Pour me on some salsa. I probably better shake it up just to make sure. You know, sometimes it's watery on top and it's a little bit grody. But, whoop. I like my salsa though, it's okay. Whoops. That was quite a bit though. Might be a little juicy. And I'm going to roll that sucker up. This is going to be number one, and I'm going to make another one. And I roll these things up just like I would a burrito. Just the same way I do my breakfast burritos, because why not? You know what I mean? I mean, it's a thing. Is it not? I think I'm going to go a little less cheese, I hope, on this one, because that was quite a bit. Oh no, I kind of like my cheese. Oh, this ain't even the one. Yeah, this is Mexican blend. I'm going to go, well, looks like a little less to me. I don't know what it looks like. Put my salsa on this one. Yeah, that's about right there. This one turned out better. But go ahead, get this started. Oh, well, they want to come out. That's, the only thing about that sauce is it tastes a little salty to me. But anyway, there we have it. Lunch is made. Y'all heard my story of my first day. I think I'm just going to hang out here for a while. Because why not? You know, life is good. Somehow you kind of need to stop and take time. And I admit I was in a hurry trying to get here before dark. And that was my downfall. Which I'm glad I did make it as far as I did, because them headlights on the highway would have been catastrophic. A catastrophe. So, anyway, I'm going to wait a little bit, get my thoughts together, rest up, and then I'll see where it goes from there. And I tell you what, for now, as far as cleanup goes on this, the sanitizing wipe, well, I'll tell you what, let's do this paper towel first, get most of the grease off. This is the way I'm going to do it this time, and don't tell me that this is unsanitary, because it's just as freaking sanitary as anything else that you might do for yourself. It's just me. I've done this for years. I haven't died. I feel fine. Okay? And I don't care what you think. Ew, it's nasty. I live in the freaking van, people. Okay? So, this is how it goes. That's clean and sanitized. Same thing with that. Done. And I'm using paper plates, so ain't no cleanup on that. And I gotta get away from these bees. But anyway, I'm gonna go put all this away. For the Hugs decide they want to join me here. I gotta get my clips on, clip those up. But yeah, you know what? I don't exactly know when I'm gonna go or where I'm gonna go. But I'll tell you what, do. How about y'all come back? How about you like, share, subscribe? Come back and watch the next go round. See what happens on that next adventure. Lord knows. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the headlights except not ever drive at night, which I can't really see very well to drive at night anyway. So, I mean, it's not like it would hurt my feelings very much. But it's alright. You know, there's always some place to stop when it gets dark. So, y'all come on back. And see what we're doing next time. Anyway, y'all have a good one there. Happy hillbilly. Adios for now.